Okay, so we talked about this hermit card. I think it's the most important card on earth. I don't think there's any number more powerful than 9 when it comes to going to heaven, because this is where you have to be in the desert. Jesus, 40 days in the desert. Noah in the desert or on the ocean, 40 days and 40 nights. This is your suffering, guys. You have to suffer on this earth to get to heaven. You have to be rejected. You have to be left alone. You have to be the her, the female. Okay? I wanted to do this. MIT. Isn't that funny how MIT is the place where you go to college? Hermit. So that's MI, which is 22 on the cross. So the her and the MI, which is the letter V, the Venus, right, on the cross. Oh my God, that's so amazing that you see this. They're carrying the light, which is the light of knowledge, and nobody wants to hear what you have to say. So this is when you have to spend alone. You're alone. You won't. The governing of the mental, the government will want to kill you when you become the hermit. This is when you're homeless. The hermit is the homeless man, just like Jesus Christ was homeless. And understand, this is when they lose all their possessions and all they have is their word, their light, their wisdom. And nobody wants to hear it. So I'm going to prove to you that this is ISIS. Right here is the war on ISIS. So when Obama declared a war on ISIS, it's the female. ISIS is the moon, the earth, and Venus. It's always that. And that's why MI is Venus. Right? So watch this. So the mit, when you add 20 to that, watch the number you get. You get 42, which is boy. So here's the her and the boy and the girl. 42 is 24 backwards. So it's just like the tarot card there where the person is upside down, the hanged man. That means this world is backwards. It's ruled by Satan. No question about that, guys. So I'm going to prove to you that Obama is really after the hermit. You understand this? He's after ISIS. He declared a war on ISIS. We know that ISIS is just funded by Hillary Clinton and George Soros and all these psychopaths. And that they have American weapons, American cars. It's a scam. And what they really want to do is pass laws in the United States so that they can conquer these hermits, these truthers, these people who have the light within. They've got the light of God. They've got the staff of God. Here's Moses' staff. And this thing is a weapon. We have the weapon of God, which is the Word of God. And let me tell you something. There is no one. This is Moses right here. I'm telling you, when Moses went to the desert, he became the hermit. I promise you. When Pharaoh casted him into the desert, gave him a staff, he wanted to become a Hebrew, okay, which is Hebrew, which is associated with a female. And he carried the knowledge, the wisdom. He saw the burning bush. There it is right there, the wisdom of God. It's the same scenario. And I'm one of the best at tying in tarot and gematria to the Bible. Okay? So this is extremely biblical, guys. It's symbology biblical. Just like the movie The Matrix and Avatar, and I mean, come on, you know. So let's go to the drawing board here, and I'll show you something. This should. So in other words, it's the her and the MI, which is the number 22, which is the letter V. So you've got V, or not the phallic, but you have VV, which is the number 44. By the way, Jesus in gematria is 44 also, which is the number 8. And also it's a number 74, which is 11, which is the same as saying AC power and DC power. Okay? All right, so the AC power would be masculine. The DC power would be 7, which would be feminine, which would be 7 and 4. Okay? All right, so let's keep going. So the hermit, right, is the, let's see here. the I and the X, right? Which is the number 9, right? Let's go back and I'll show you. There it is right there. Let's see. Here it is right there. Okay, here's another symbol for the hermit card. IX. Okay. I like this one better. So let's take a look. IX, that's the same as saying, watch this. I, which is 9, which is Isis, and S, which is 10. There it is right there. There's Isis. I am telling you, when Obama declared a war on ISIS, he called it 9/11. Okay? There it is right there. The hermit. Right? And what he's telling you is he is going to seek justice. There's the number 13. You know that they're fascinated with the moon. Death. And let's go to this here. There it is right there. There's the justice card. So 9, 11. Watch this. What he's telling you. People aren't paying attention. You need to pay attention. So watch this. So 11, ISIS is 9/11, guys. It's the same symbol. Look at it. Look. You can't see the 11? Look. 10. There's the S, which is 1 and 9 is 10, the letter X. And there's the I again. 9/11 is ISIS. And what's amazing is I don't have time for that, but I'm not going to go through that because I want to do a whole video on that. So 9 plus 11 is the cross. It's the letter T, right? So that will also be a whole new video we can do. It's really cool. So here it is again. So when somebody tells you on TV, they say, yes, we're going, you know, Russia is attacking ISIS and so is America attacking ISIS. Yeah. That means Russia is in cahoots with the United States to kill the hermit, which is Jesus, and the justice card, which is also Jesus, 9/11. You need to wake up. And also, you can look at, well, when you're doing 9/11, you're skipping 10, okay? Which, let's go to the 10 card. We just did this. This is your heaven. That's your wheel of fortune. You became perfect. So the 144,000, which is the number 9, and the 153 fish that Jesus caught, there it is again. I am telling you, the number 9 is I, the all-seeing eye, right, which is the number 9, and S, which is the number 10. Okay? So it is the, you see how 10 is the same symbol, ISIS? Okay? So 9, what they're telling you is hermit goes to heaven, the wheel of fortune, and is judged by God. Does that bring chills to your spine? Now, I just told you what 9/11 means. I just told you what ISIS means. I just showed you, I proved it to you by showing pictorials and symbols on the tarot card that it means the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm telling you. So, please watch my second video when I showed you what all this means. You know, the head of the bull, the head of the lion, the head of the eagle, and the head of the man. That's Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, the lion. Okay? There's Satan. You've got the word Yahweh here. There's the cross, right hand of God on the cross. You've got the letter X, and you've got 3 circles. Venus, the moon, and the earth. The 3 female symbols, right? And you have the letter O on the right, and the Alpha and the Omega. There it is right there. Alpha, Omega. Left and right. It's right in front of you. It's unbelievable. And then the Sphinx is one that's holding the balance of the wheel, which is the lion and the head of the man. The man with the courage of a lion, the strength of a lion. And that's